Morning, everybody. So let's have a look at the Aussie. As I said yesterday, this area where we were was a pretty critical area for the Aussie. So let's just get some support levels in. So the first one is this area of resistance here, which is this bottom of this bar here. Okay. And the second weekly level we want to worry about is that one, which is weekly Kijun-sen. So we'll have a look at them now. Just make it so. You can see where we are now, where we've rejected the weekly Kijun-sen. This is now the third week in a row that we're rejecting this level, which is not it's not a positive signal. But the way the markets are bouncing around like yo-yos at the moment, I suppose anything's possible. But those are our levels that we want to watch on the weekly time frame. In fact, let's just get back there. So see if we can see if there's anything on the lower time frames we need to watch for. Okay, that would be one. Over there. So you can see we've had a swing low here on this tail, and we've had a swing high, kind of hit it, and then another swing high that kind of hit it. So, and then we see how we've interacted with it to the left here. So that's the other long-term level that we need to worry about. And on the daily, so the thing that you need to watch here is a break below this tail. Okay, so if we just put a, let's just put a small line in here. That'll give you an idea. So break below that purple line will validate this double top, and then obviously we are heading down the equivalent of that. So we're coming down towards this tail and this gap. Okay. It's anybody's guess right now what's going to happen. So the other one that we need to worry about right now is the 200 daily EMA, which is there. Okay, so at this stage we have 5 levels in on the higher stage. Let's just drill down and see where we are there. Okay, so on the 4 hour you can see that our Kijun-sen lines up with the weekly Kijun-sen. Okay, this red line here. The 4 hour 200 EMA is above us. Okay, and you can see how this level here on the weekly, I'm going to delete that and replace it with this level, because you can see that's a Brooks gap. So here's the breakout of this previous bar, and that's exactly where we hit yesterday. Okay, so currently we're sitting on the 200-day EMA. We've closed the Brooks gap here, and I don't think that that's a Fibonacci. It might be, but let's just double check. Oh, it is. Okay, so that's a 76.4 Fibonacci. So you can see from the bottom here to the top here, this retracement is a very deep retracement to the 76.4 Fibonacci, and it's in the cloud, and it's at support. Okay, so there's support there, and there's support there. Okay, let's just get down to hour and see. Okay, we've also got a Brooks gap on the hour that was closed, and we're currently sitting at 585, which is 100 points roughly above where we are, where we closed. So futures is up at the moment, and we haven't got anything really indicating more downside here. So you see that your Kijun-sen and Kijun-sen are flat. They are. It's a bearish crossover that happened, and we broke through price, and we've had a twist, and we've broken through the cloud. So I suspect that we're going to pull back a bit. Now, the question that I suppose we should be asking ourselves is this another move up? when you look at this on the lower time frames, you can see here we have a higher high, and currently we are forming a low, a higher low. So there's a previous low, and there's the low. So the trend is still going up. As I said, we need to break below here for this double top to be validated and for it to come to the downside. There's no diversions on it, and I don't think there's anything on the 4 hour. I didn't look. There's no real diversions on the 4 hour either. Okay. Not really, no. Okay. So I suspect there's going to be a dogfight by the looks of things. So probably a short move, a move up. It might actually return to try and attempt these highs again. This 200 EMA is going to be critical. This 200 EMA on the daily is going to be critical. And the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, which was also pretty much on the daily pivot, is also going to be critical. So I think it's going to be another day of day trading today. We'll look for some longs and see where the longs take us to. I'd watch the bottom of the cloud on the daily pivot here. There's a couple of things here. There's a Brooks gap here. There's a daily pivot and the bottom of the cloud. And we are below Kijinson and Tiginson. Okay. They are turning flat. I think the first hour of trading is going to be critical today to see whether we're going to get continuation or whether we're going to move to the upside. Difficult to call at the moment. The US markets were kind of defending their 200-day EMA quite aggressively yesterday. So we'll have to wait and see. So I think levels to worry about are definitely this weekly Kijinson. Then you have the cloud for the daily. Okay, bearing in mind that we are at a pretty deep pullback at the moment. So what is our risk here? I see that's a massive risk, though. It's still 500-point risk. So I think wait to see what happens at this level. If we do fall lower, then this is the next level for support. And failing that, we'll be looking down here. Okay, in this area here. So the trick today is going to be just check out the 15 minutes, and from the 15 minutes you'll pick up the patterns. I think what I'll start doing is I'll start putting my trades in the comments on the video, and it'll help you just identify where the entry is, because it's kind of difficult to do it before the market without seeing what price action is actually doing. So if I see a base forming here, then there's definitely an opportunity for a long, and I'll just put it into the comments. So monitor the comments, and you'll see it there. So, but for now, watch these levels here. I suspect we're going to bounce from here, and how high, I don't know. We may get resistance here, or we may get resistance here, or we may surprise ourselves and just shoot all the way through to come and test the tops. Yesterday's move was a 1,100-point move, so we could move 1,100 points up for all I know tomorrow. Anyway, guys, hope that helps you, and if you haven't subscribed, and please give us a thumbs up, and we'll catch you later.